Okay, you guys, what is up? The King of Lightning here today to do Naruto, chapter 684 review. Now, if you haven't seen it yet, the live reaction right here. Go. And see the live reaction of the chapter, and then come back here and watch the review. So, that being said, or you can sit down and watch the review, whatever. Some cats don't like the live reaction. Some cats only like the live reaction. Okay, fine, whatever. Do you. I'm not stopping you. Alright, there's no big black dude hidden in the corner about to kick your ass. I'm not that skilled. If I was, it'd be going down. If I was, I would have made 39,000 clones of myself. And I would force all of my subs to watch every single second of my content. That's right. I would force you guys, wherever you were. If you're on a train station, I'm coming. If you were in the bus, I'm coming. If you're taking a shit, I'm coming. I'm just saying. If I could, I would. If I was omnipresent, I would pull that. You have no idea. If I was the Flash, over. Alright, but that being said, alright, enough about my dreams, my fantasies. Because I really would I would love that, but that doesn't happen because I have too many subs that focus on specific things. Like, I have Naruto fans. I don't produce Naruto, but they watch my content for Naruto. Then it's for Bleach. Then it's for Toriko, One Piece. Then it's for the animes of the episodes that I actually review. Then it's for the discussion videos and so on and so forth. So it depends. Whatever. Now, let me move on. This chapter, very simple, very straightforward. All it really is, from a story progression standpoint, is we actually get to find out about this core dimension that Obito and Sakura have actually managed to get inside. The Naruto clone that was with them is actually gone, and the main body of Naruto is still somewhere else. Like, the main body of Naruto went inside the portal following Kaguya. However, that doesn't mean that he's actually in this core dimension. However, Obito and Sakura and the clone that they're with, they were, since, and I believe the case is that the moment Kaguya made her dimensional rift, Obito made his. And I guess the way it was set up, or the way it seemed in the previous chapters, it seemed as if, like, Obito had to have his dimensional rift overlap hers. Meaning that he had to go close to her, but apparently not. Apparently, Obito didn't have to go anywhere near her dimensional rift. And he could do his, and it would, I guess, coincide with hers. Something like that. It was kind of weird, but whatever. It happened. And that means that either the main body of Naruto is still in the ice world, or he is in another dimension. Either he's in the lava one, in the desert one, or another one of the 5, or the 6, I should say. No, 5, because he's not, because he's not in the core dimension. So, and also in the chapter, even though it's not from a story-based standpoint when it comes to progression, it was still cool seeing the old school stuff return. Alright? Uzumaki. And I'm like, oh, fuck, I dig that shit, man. I dig the Chronicles, man. I do, because it brings me back to Gar vs. Naruto. The best arc in Naruto, the Chunin exams. I don't care what anyone says. I have yet to see an arc that supersedes the Chunin exams. That's number 1. Number 2 is that Kaguya bringing out the bone stuff. I'm like, fuck. Like, I scratch my head. She can do that? What the? Then again, she's a god. Or a goddess, or death itself, whatever. That means that, let's just assume that all of the Kekken Genkais that exist within the Naruto verse are accessible to her. So she could pull out a Nara clan shadow control ability. She could pull out a Akamichi clan giant fist ability, even though I doubt she would. And they actually see Naruto himself as like a major threat, because they just don't know how to deal with Naruto, because he's off the wall. He's just doing random stuff, and it's working. So, but I did like just seeing the old school stuff return. It really brung me back. Alright? People say that when they see Team 7, like when they see the current Team 7 of the current Sasuke, Sakura, Naruto, Kakashi, that's nostalgic. Fuck that shit. That ain't nostalgic at all. For me, no way in hell. It's not. But seeing the old school Naruto combos, that's nostalgic. Seeing bone stuff, that's nostalgic. That brings me back. Kimimaro versus Rock Lee. Like the only time in the entire series where Rock Lee goes drunken fist. Kishimoto, if you want to make Rock Lee a better character, how come you didn't play that shit off more, huh? Oh, Kishi, you're so freaking cool. Yeah, you're gonna build up Rock Lee to be one of the fan favorite characters of the entire series, and he doesn't have a single win under his belt. He doesn't have a single win under his belt. Shit, I can talk about Rock Lee all damn day. Let me move on. Oh no, I'm sorry. He does have one win against himself in like the first arc of Shippuden. Facepalm. After that, it's like whatevs. It's like what really whatevs. So, moving on. Moving on. First of all, if there's a palace in this core dimension, then even if Obito does die, and it's Sakura by herself, she can survive, or she can come back. She can rejoin the main party. I believe so. I don't see why not. To me, it makes sense. Because it's the core dimension, which, by the way, is barren wasteland. Nothing there. Like, if it was a core dimension, at least make it look like something epic, you know? Like, have, like, zebras and shit galloping around the damn meadows. Like, something cool. Something. No. It's just barren wasteland and just nothing. I noticed how these dimensions, they have no life. They have no pizzazz. Oh, one's a giant volcano and lava. And another one's just pure ice. Like, where the penguins? Like what the fuck? Like, at least put some penguins in that bitch. Like, yeah, waddle waddle. But no, apparently no waddle waddle. Apparently it's just ice. And then we have this barren wasteland area. Nothing. It's boring. At least put something there. But this is the core dimension. So I guess they have to go somewhere, particularly in this core dimension. Because Naruto, he could still send Sasuke even though he was in the ice dimension. So this means that these dimensions are tied in together by some way, shape, or form. However, the core dimension allows people to access the other 5 dimensions via some certain method, technique, jutsu, I don't know. So, whether or not Obito, and mainly Sakura, because the thing here is that we don't know how long Obito's gonna last. Obito may just drop dead in a few minutes. And that time frame is not given, but it could happen. It could just, he's walking, like everything's cool. Hey, Sakura, gone. Which to me, I don't, fuck it, whatever. Alright, he can die. Don't care. Actually, no, I need him to die. I need him to die. Alright? Because the longer he stays alive, the more pissed off I get. Alright? It brings back really bad. No, fuck that. Let me not go there. Thing here is this. We don't know when he's gonna croak. Like the big one. So, Sakura at some point has to figure out how to actually access these other dimensions and get to Sasuke and Naruto. Sasuke and Naruto have to get back together so they can have the power to steal Kaguya. That's the way it is. And what's also very important is that Kaguya has now decided to kill Naruto. She's on that mission. Well, she and Black Zetsu. Because Black Zetsu, he seems to be like, or it seems to be like, the one who is dictating what to do and what not to do. Which is a real shame, since Kaguya is supposed to be the damn rabbit goddess, but apparently this black entity is actually the one who's the head honcho. It's ridiculous. But the point here is that Naruto, because he's so off the wall, and because he is so rambunctious, they don't know what to do with him, pretty much. So they're gonna kill him. And she did do that technique to kill the Naruto clone. Pretty crazy technique. The bone ash, the suicide bone ash, and like thing, and then bone stuck in his abdomen, and then it erodes, and then his stomach erodes, like shit. Crazy. But the main thing here is that Naruto's still alive. The main body. Just we don't know where it is. It could be, again, in the ice world or another dimension. Now, what's also very important here in this chapter is that we find out what Kaguya... Well, we get another hint, or we get another step in what Kaguya's mission is. So we already know that Kaguya wants to absorb the chakra of Naruto and Sasuke. Now, the question here was why. And it was assumed that because, well, they had chakra and she could just do so. Like, it was within her power to do so, therefore she would. But no. Or it could be to absorb the essence of Indra and Ashura. Again, who knows? But we're finding out that apparently she has a particular goal. She has a particular task. And she already has enough chakra to complete that task. Which is to, like, overlap or, like, transform or rewrite the dimensions. And if she does it now, she's not going to have a lot of chakra remaining. But if she were to absorb the chakra of Naruto and Sasuke, she'd have plenty remaining. So, the question here is why? Number one, is she going to overlap the dimensions upon themselves or upon the current world? Like the real, you know, like the actual world of Naruto. That's number one. Number two is for what purpose? Like, what is that going to accomplish? Like, what will transforming or overlapping or rewriting these dimensions do? Specifically. That's number two. Number three. Who are you fighting? Who? You have 6 dimensions. And then you have the actual world of Naruto. So technically you have 7 planes of whatever. I can't say existence because the other dimensions have no fucking life. But you have these 7 dimensions somehow becoming one, I suppose. I guess that's her endgame. And then she's gonna make the world her nursery. Who are you giving birth to? And why are you building this army? Like, these are questions that keep on arising the more we find out about what her endgame is. It's like, okay, but how is overlapping, transforming these dimensions gonna help you give birth? Like, or help your nursery? Like, again, how does that work? Shit. So, there's still questions. But the main thing here is that we've made some leeway into Naruto finding Sasuke and Sakura and Obito on their own. They have no Naruto clone with them because the Naruto clone was already taken out by Kaguya. But now that they're here in this core dimension, they can do something. They can do some damage. And the dimensions themselves may tie into Kaguya as an entity. So if they can damage the dimensions, they can somehow damage her. So let me say that one more time. If they can damage the dimensions in some way, shape, and form, they can damage her. That's very possible. So that being said, I'm done. The chapter overall, I think it's a good chapter. I think it's a solid chapter, okay plus the good, because we're getting somewhere, but there's still so much left, which is shocking considering the fact that this is like the final villain and she just got introduced technically to the story. Well, it was in this arc, to say the least. And it's still just a giant veil over what her endgame is. So, I'm done. King Lightning, rate the video, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys later. Peace. Have a nice day.